My dear friends, imagine for a moment that everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever dreamed of is already yours. Can you feel it? Can you see it? Can you taste it? This isn't just a flight of fancy, my friends. This is the key to unlocking the abundant life that's waiting for you right now. You see, when you learn to act as if it's already yours, you're not just playing pretend. You're aligning yourself with the infinite potential of the universe. You're tapping into a wellspring of power that's been within you all along. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but how can I act like I have something when I clearly don't? Well, let me tell you, it's not about deceiving yourself or others. It's about shifting your perspective, about changing the lens through which you view your life and your possibilities. When you act as if it's already yours, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, I am ready. I am worthy. I am aligned with my desires. Have you ever noticed how when you buy a new car, suddenly you start seeing that same model everywhere? It's not that there are suddenly more of those cars on the road. It's that your awareness has shifted. You've tuned your frequency to notice what was always there. The same principle applies to everything in your life. When you act as if what you desire is already yours, you tune your awareness to the opportunities, the resources, and the connections that can make it a reality. But let's be clear, my friends, this isn't about passive wishing or daydreaming. This is about active, intentional living. It's about embodying the person who already has what you desire. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, start carrying yourself with the confidence and purpose of a business mogul. If you want a loving relationship, start treating yourself and others with the kindness and respect you'd expect in that ideal partnership. If you want vibrant health, start making choices as if you're already at your peak physical condition. Now, I can hear some of you saying, but what about the hard work? What about the struggles and challenges? And you're absolutely right to ask that. Acting as if it's already yours doesn't mean ignoring the steps necessary to achieve your goals. On the contrary, it energizes and empowers you to take those steps with greater confidence and determination. When you act as if you're already living your dream, you naturally start doing the things that person would do. You make different choices, you have different conversations, you show up differently in the world. Let me share a little secret with you. The universe doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined when it comes to your emotional state. When you feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement of having what you desire, your subconscious mind and the energy you emit begin to work in harmony to bring that reality into being. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You trust in the process, you nurture it with your belief, and you act in accordance with its inevitable growth. Think about the great achievers throughout history. Do you think they waited until they had made it to start acting like leaders, innovators, or change makers? No. They stepped into those roles long before the world recognized them as such. They acted as if their vision was already a reality, and in doing so, they shaped the world around them to match that vision. Now, I want you to take a moment right now. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Imagine yourself living the life you truly desire. See yourself in that ideal job, that perfect relationship, that state of vibrant health and abundance. How do you carry yourself? How do you speak? How do you interact with others? What decisions do you make on a daily basis? Really allow yourself to feel it, to experience it in every cell of your body. This, my friends, is not mere fantasy. This is you aligning with your highest potential. This is you tapping into the creative power of the universe. When you can maintain this state, when you can live from this place of knowing and believing, you set in motion forces beyond your current comprehension. But let's be honest, it's not always easy to maintain this mindset, is it? Life has a way of throwing challenges our way, of presenting us with evidence that seems to contradict our desires. This is where the real work comes in. This is where you get to flex your spiritual muscles. When faced with circumstances that don't align with your vision, you have a choice. You can either let those circumstances define your reality, or you can choose to see them as temporary conditions, as opportunities for growth and learning on your path to your inevitable success. Remember, the outside world is a reflection of your inner world. If you continue to act think and feel as if what you desire is already yours, you will begin to see evidence of it manifesting in your life. It might start small. A fortuitous meeting, an unexpected opportunity, a sudden insight. But as you remain steadfast in your conviction, as you continue to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your vision, the evidence will grow. The synchronicities will multiply. The path will become clearer. Now, some might call this magical thinking or self-delusion. But I challenge you to consider this. Is it any more delusional than accepting a limited life based on past experiences or current circumstances? Is it any more magical than the everyday miracles we take for granted? The beating of our hearts, the blossoming of a flower, the intricate dance of subatomic particles. You see, when you act as if it's already yours, you're not denying reality. You're choosing which reality you want to align with. You're exercising your God-given power to co-create your life experience. You're stepping into the flow of infinite possibilities and directing it towards your highest good. As you practice acting as if it's already yours, you'll find that your attachment to specific outcomes begins to loosen. You'll start to realize that the real treasure isn't in the material manifestations, but in the person you become through this process. The confidence, the inner peace, the joy and gratitude. These become your constant companions, regardless of external circumstances. And let me tell you, my friends, this is where true freedom lies. When you can find contentment and fulfillment in the present moment while still holding a vision for an even brighter future, you've discovered the secret to a life of true abundance. You're no longer at the mercy of external validation or material acquisitions. You're tapped into an inexhaustible source of well-being and creativity. Now, I want to address something important. This principle of acting as if it's already yours isn't about ignoring problems or pretending that everything is perfect when it clearly isn't. It's not about plastering a fake smile on your face and denying your truth. No, this is about holding two truths simultaneously. The truth of your current circumstances and the truth of your infinite potential. When you face challenges or setbacks, and you will, because that's part of the human experience, you don't deny them. Instead, you approach them with the confidence and resourcefulness of someone who knows that these are merely temporary obstacles on the path to your inevitable success. You ask yourself, how would the person I'm becoming handle this situation? And then you act from that place of wisdom and strength. This practice requires patience, persistence, and above all, self-compassion. There will be days when it feels easy, when everything seems to be falling into place effortlessly. Celebrate those days. Let them fuel your conviction and strengthen your resolve. But there will also be days when doubt creeps in, when fear tries to take the wheel. On those days, be gentle with yourself. Remember that you're rewiring decades of conditioned thinking. You're breaking free from limitations that have been passed down through generations. This is no small feat, my friends. It's the work of a lifetime, but it's the most important work you'll ever do. As you continue on this journey of acting, as if it's already yours, you'll start to notice something remarkable. The line between acting as if and being begins to blur. What once felt like a conscious effort becomes your natural state of being. You'll catch yourself making decisions, having conversations, and taking actions that align perfectly with your vision without even thinking about it. This is when you know that you've truly internalized this principle, that you've made it an integral part of who you are. As you step into this empowered way of being, you naturally inspire others to do the same. Without preaching, without pushing, you become a living example of what's possible when someone aligns themselves with their highest potential. Your energy, your confidence, your joy becomes contagious. People will be drawn to you, curious about the source of your inner light. And in this way, you become a catalyst for positive change, not just in your own life, but in the world around you. Now, I want to address a concern that often comes up when we talk about this principle. Some worry that acting as if it's already yours might lead to complacency or a lack of action. Nothing could be further from the truth. When you truly embody the person who has already achieved their dreams, you're naturally motivated to take inspired action. You're not waiting for something external to change before you start living your best life. You're creating that life right now with every choice, every word, every action. Think about it. So you already had the success you desire. Would you be sitting around doing nothing? Of course not. You'd be out there making things happen, creating value, living with purpose and passion. So when you act as if it's already yours, you're not bypassing the work. You're approaching that work from a place of confidence, enthusiasm, and expectation of positive outcomes. This mindset shift also changes your relationship with failure. When you act as if your success is inevitable, setbacks and mistakes become valuable learning experiences rather than crushing defeats. You see them as necessary steps on your journey, as opportunities to refine your approach and grow stronger. This resilience, this ability to bounce back and keep moving forward, is one of the most valuable assets you can cultivate on your path to success. Now let's talk about gratitude for a moment. When you act as if it's already yours, you naturally start to feel grateful for what you have even before it manifests in your physical reality. This gratitude is like a magnet, attracting more of what you appreciate into your life. It's a powerful force that can transform your entire experience of living. Start practicing gratitude for the things you desire as if you already have them. Feel the emotion of thankfulness wash over you when you imagine living in your dream home, excelling in your ideal career, or enjoying perfect health. This isn't about fooling yourself. It's about aligning your emotional state with the reality you want to create. Remember, your emotions are the language of the subconscious mind in the universe. When you feel grateful, you're sending out a powerful signal that says, "More of this, please." As you go through your day, look for evidence that supports your new reality. Did someone compliment your work? That's confirmation of your growing success. Did you have a moment of perfect health and vitality? That's a sign of your improving well-being. Did you experience a moment of deep connection with someone? That's proof of the loving relationships that are coming into your life. Train yourself to notice and appreciate these signs, no matter how small they might seem. They're breadcrumbs leading you to your desired destination. Now, I want to touch on something that might seem counterintuitive at first. As you practice acting as if it's already yours, you might find that some of your goals and desires start to shift. And that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's a sign of growth and evolving consciousness. You see, as you align yourself with your highest potential, as you start living from a place of empowerment and abundance, you gain clarity on what truly matters to you. You might realize that some of the things you thought you wanted were actually attempts to fill a void or gain approval from others. As you become more authentic and aligned with your true self, your desires naturally refine and elevate. This process of acting as if it's already yours also invites you to examine your beliefs about worthiness and deservingness. Many of us carry around unconscious beliefs that we're not good enough, that we don't deserve success or happiness. These limiting beliefs can sabotage our efforts, no matter how positive our conscious thoughts might be. So as you practice this principle, pay attention to any resistance that comes up. If you find yourself thinking, "Who am I to have this?" or "I could never achieve that," recognize these thoughts for what they are, old programming that no longer serves you. Choose to release these limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones that align with your vision. Remember, you are a divine being, created in the image of the infinite. You have within you the power to create, to achieve, to become anything you can imagine. Your worthiness is not something you need to earn or prove. It's your birthright. When you act as if it's already yours, you're simply claiming what has always been yours to begin with. You're stepping into your divine inheritance. Now let's talk about the power of your words. When you act as if it's already yours, your language naturally begins to change. Instead of saying "I hope" or "I wish," you start saying "I am" or "I have." This might feel strange at first, even a bit dishonest. But remember, you're speaking the language of creation. You're declaring your intentions to the universe. You're programming your subconscious mind for success. Pay attention to your self-talk throughout the day. How often do you use phrases like "I can't," "I'm not good at," or "it's too hard"? Challenge yourself to rephrase these statements in a way that aligns with your vision. Instead of "I can't afford it," try "I'm in the process of aligning myself with the resources to acquire this." Instead of "I'm not good at public speaking," Say, I'm developing my skills as a confident and impactful speaker. Your words have power. Use them wisely and watch how they begin to shape your reality. As you continue on this journey of acting as if it's already yours, you'll likely encounter skepticism from others. Some people might not understand what you're doing. They might try to bring you back to reality or warn you against getting your hopes up. Remember, their reactions are often more about their own fears and limitations than about you. You don't need to defend or explain yourself. Simply thank them for their concern and continue on your path. Your results will speak for themselves. In fact, this principle of acting as if it's already yours can be a powerful filter for the relationships in your life. As you step into this empowered way of being, you'll naturally attract people who resonate with your energy and support your vision. At the same time, relationships that are based on limitation or negativity might begin to fall away. Trust this process. It's making room in your life for connections that truly nurture and inspire you. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when we talk about manifesting our desires. Some people worry that focusing on what they want might make them overly materialistic or self-centered. That when you act from a place of alignment with your highest self, your desires naturally expand beyond personal gain. You start to see how your success can benefit others. You begin to ask, how can my achievements serve a greater purpose? How can I use my abundance to make a positive impact in the world? This is where the magic really happens. When your personal growth becomes a catalyst for positive change in the world, you tap into a level of fulfillment and joy that goes beyond anything you could achieve for yourself alone. So as you practice acting as if it's already yours, allow your vision to expand. See yourself not just as a recipient of abundance, but as a channel through which abundance flows to bless others. Remember, the universe is abundant. There is more than enough for everyone. When you act as if it's already yours, you're not taking away from anyone else. You're simply aligning yourself with the infinite flow of good that is available to all. And as you do so, you open the floodgates for others to do the same. Your success becomes an inspiration, a living proof of what's possible when we step into our power and claim our divine inheritance. As we near the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a challenge. For the next 30 days, commit to living as if everything you desire is already yours. Wake up each morning, and before you even open your eyes, feel the gratitude for the life you're creating. As you go through your day, make choices from the perspective of the person who has already achieved their dreams. Speak as that person would speak. Carry yourself with the confidence and purpose of someone who knows their success is inevitable. At the end of each day, reflect on your experiences. Notice the shifts, no matter how subtle. Celebrate the moments when you naturally embodied your highest self. And for the times when you fell back into old patterns, offer yourself compassion and recommit to your practice. Remember, this is a journey. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. As you embrace this way of living, you'll begin to notice something remarkable. The gap between where you are and where you want to be will start to close. Not because your external circumstances have necessarily changed overnight, but because you've changed. You've elevated your vibration, expanded your consciousness, and aligned yourself with the infinite possibilities that have always been available to you. My friends, you are standing at the threshold of a new way of being. You have within you everything you need to create the life of your dreams. By learning to act as if it's already yours, you're not just changing your future, you're transforming your present. You're stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. So go forth with confidence, with joy, with unwavering faith in the power of your own being. Act as if it's already yours and watch as the universe conspires to make it so. Your time is now. Your abundance is waiting. Step into it with open arms and an open heart. The world is ready for the gift that only you can give. The universe is eagerly anticipating your full expression. As you continue this practice of acting as if it's already yours, you'll begin to notice a profound shift in your energy. You'll find yourself moving through the world with a quiet confidence, an inner peace that remains steady even in the face of challenges. This isn't arrogance or false bravado. It's the natural radiance of someone who knows their own worth and trusts in the benevolence of the universe. This energy is magnetic. It draws to you people, opportunities, and experiences that align with your highest good. You'll start to notice what some might call coincidences or lucky breaks, but you'll recognize them for what they truly are. The natural unfolding of a life lived in alignment with universal principles. Now let's talk about patience. In our fast-paced world, we've been conditioned to expect instant results. But when you're working with universal laws, when you're co-creating with the infinite, you need to allow for divine timing. This doesn't mean sitting back and waiting passively. It means taking inspired action while remaining detached from the outcome. Think of it like planting a garden. You prepare the soil, plant the seeds, water them regularly, and provide the right conditions for growth. But you don't stand over the soil demanding that the plants sprout immediately. You trust in the process. You know that beneath the surface, incredible transformations are taking place even if you can't see them yet. The same is true when you act as if it's already yours. You're planting seeds in the fertile soil of your consciousness. You're nurturing them with your thoughts, your words, your actions. And just like in the garden, growth happens first beneath the surface. So be patient with yourself and with the process. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if it's not happening on your preferred timeline. This patience, this trust in the process, is itself a powerful act of faith. It's you demonstrating to the universe that you believe in the inevitability of your success. And paradoxically, this relaxed, trusting state often allows things to manifest more quickly than your anxious, grasping energy ever could. As you deepen your practice of acting as if it's already yours, you'll likely experience moments of doubt or fear. The old patterns of thinking might try to reassert themselves. When this happens, don't fight against these thoughts and feelings. Instead, observe them with compassion and curiosity. Thank them for trying to protect you, and then gently remind yourself of the truth of who you are and what you're capable of. Remember, every time you choose to act from your highest self, even in the face of doubt or fear, you're strengthening your spiritual muscles. You're rewiring your neural pathways. You're creating new patterns of thought and behavior that will eventually become your default state. Now let's talk about the importance of self-care in this process. When you truly embody the person who has already achieved their dreams, you naturally take better care of yourself. You recognize that your mind, body, and spirit are the vehicles through which you experience and express your abundance. So make time for activities that nourish and rejuvenate you. Meditate, exercise, eat nutritious foods, spend time in nature, engage in creative pursuits. These aren't luxuries or indulgences. They're essential practices that keep you aligned with your highest self and open to receiving all the good that's coming your way. As you continue to act as if it's already yours, you'll find that your definition of success begins to evolve. Yes, the material manifestations are wonderful, and it's absolutely okay to desire and enjoy them. But you'll start to realize that the real treasure is the person you're becoming through this process. The inner peace, the self-love, the unshakable faith in yourself and in life. These are the true measure of your success. You'll also notice that your capacity to give expands exponentially. When you're coming from a place of abundance, when you know that your own cup is constantly being refilled from an infinite source, you can give freely and joyfully. Your generosity becomes a natural expression of your gratitude and your recognition of the oneness of all life. Acting as if it's already yours isn't just about personal gain. It's about stepping into your full power so that you can make your unique contribution to the world. Each of us has been given special gifts, talents, and experiences. When we fully claim and express these gifts, we're not just serving ourselves, we're serving humanity and the divine plan. So I invite you to expand your vision. As you act as if it's already yours, consider not just what you can get, but what you can give. How can your success uplift others? How can your abundance create more abundance in the world? How can your joy spark joy in those around you? When you align your personal desires with a greater purpose, you tap into a level of power and fulfillment beyond anything you've previously imagined. Now, let's talk about the role of action in this process. Some people misunderstand the principle of acting as if it's already yours, thinking it means they can simply visualize what they want and then sit back and wait for it to appear. But that's not how it works. When you truly embody the person who has already achieved their dreams, you naturally take inspired action towards those dreams. The key word here is inspired. This isn't about forcing yourself to take action out of fear or desperation. It's about listening to your intuition, following your excitement, and taking steps that feel aligned with your vision. Sometimes these actions might not seem directly related to your goal, but trust that if you're coming from a place of alignment, every step is leading you in the right direction. Remember, the universe speaks to us through our intuition, through our moments of inspiration and excitement. When you get an idea that lights you up, when you feel drawn to take a certain action, pay attention. This is the universe guiding you towards your desires. Trust it, even if you can't see the whole path yet. As you practice acting as if it's already yours, you'll likely find that your intuition becomes stronger and clearer. You'll have more frequent moments of inspiration, more aha insights. This is because you're tuning yourself to a higher frequency, aligning yourself more closely with your higher self and with universal intelligence. Now, I want to address something that often comes up as people begin to see results from this practice. As things start manifesting in your life, as you begin to experience more abundance and success, you might feel a twinge of guilt. You might worry that you're being selfish or that you don't deserve all this good. Let me be very clear. You deserve all the good that life has to offer. Your success does not take away from anyone else. In fact, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more you have to give. Your abundance creates ripples that extend far beyond your own life, uplifting and inspiring others. Moreover, when you allow yourself to receive fully and joyfully, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, yes, I am ready for more. I am worthy of all the good that life has to offer. And the universe responds by sending you even more to be grateful for. So as things begin to manifest in your life, celebrate them fully. Feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude. Let these positive emotions fuel your continued growth and expansion. And remember to share your successes with others, not to boast, but to inspire and to demonstrate what's possible when we align ourselves with universal principles. As we near the end of our time together, I want to remind you of something crucial. This practice of acting as if it's already yours is not about reaching some final destination. It's not about achieving a specific goal and then being done. It's about embracing a new way of being, a new way of moving through the world. You see, once you start living from this empowered place, once you start co-creating consciously with the universe, you'll find that your desires continue to expand. As you achieve one goal, you'll set your sights on the next exciting possibility. And that's exactly as it should be. We are meant to grow, to evolve, to continuously expand our consciousness and our experience of life. So don't get too attached to any one particular outcome. Stay open to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. Trust that as you continue to act from your highest self, as you continue to align yourself with the abundance of the universe, you will be guided to experiences and opportunities beyond anything you can currently imagine. Remember, you are a divine being, a co-creator with the universe. You have within you the power to shape your reality, to live a life of joy, purpose, and abundance. By learning to act as if it's already yours, you're stepping into the fullness of who you truly are. You're claiming your divine birthright. So go forth with confidence, with joy, with unwavering faith in yourself and in the benevolence of the universe. Act as if it's already yours and watch in wonder as your life transforms before your eyes. The world is waiting for you to fully express your unique gifts. The universe is eager to support you in manifesting your deepest desires. Your time is now. Your abundance is waiting. Step into it with open arms and an open heart. Embrace the magnificent adventure that is your life, and always remember, you are powerful beyond measure, loved beyond imagination, and capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Act as if it's already yours, my friends, because in truth, it always has been.